Welcome to the stream. We start in just a few minutes. Just want to make sure I got everything ready, and if anyone else comes and joins me, then great. And happy Tozy. Also, I hope people are doing well, and this time we're doing it. I mean, hope everyone's doing okay, especially with what's going on in America right now. Everyone out there who's suffering from prejudice right now. BLM, Black Lives Matter. Because at this point in time, it's not great. I'll say that right now. It's abysmal, but yeah. As long as people are staying safe and not getting attacked by the authorities while they have their peaceful protests or whatever. Just stay safe and fight for what you believe in. But on that note, though, let's play as a cop. Or no, an inspector. Inspective detector. Completely different thing from a cop. And it's one of the weirdest segues of segues? Yeah, segues I've ever done in my entire life. God, what a weird, strange, unfortunate events that turns out to be. Oh hey, look, I'm just segueing from what's going on right now into the game I'm gonna be playing today. Oh god, I feel awful with that segue. Bear in mind, take that out whenever I edit the stream. Oh man. But seriously, like, stay safe, everyone. If you're out there watching this after or during the protests, stay safe, please. Like, that's all that matters to me right now. It's people staying safe, no one's getting hurt and stuff like that. That's really what matters to me more than anything else. Obviously, the situation's bad because I know a black guy got killed by a cop, and yeah, I'm not surprised that sparked something. But as long as people are staying safe, that's great. Stay safe, especially when the corona's going on. Please stay safe, because for the love of God, that's like a really sticky situation that people are thrown into. Keep your distance and stay safe out there. And on that note, hello, Richard.
And control the virus.
That's not cool right now. There's protesting going on. I was trying to be serious.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Nah, that's fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, doing good. I'm just finished work, so I'm chilling.
And with that note, I will get the game booted up. Wow,
Who else are we expecting on?
Rory should be coming on, and Curtis should be coming on after he's had it. Oh, no, Curtis will come after he's had his dinner.
Oh, God.
Him and his Indians. So while that's going on, I'm gonna get the game loaded up on my end, because
What is the game we're playing?
it is called Contradiction. I think also I need to fix my screen also, because it's apparently in crap quality right now. Oh, that's right, because I have to put it in full screen. There we go. And why isn't it not? Why aren't you in the right quality? Try this again. Change to the Steam and change to the... There we go. We're good now. I just don't understand why there's a yellow line around my goddamn screen. Hey, Chloe. Welcome to the stream. Gonna get everything sorted. There you go. You guys can't see this though, but there's a giant yellow line. Like, it's a giant, like, white yellow outline around my screen. I don't know why it's there. I don't understand it at all. I think it's because it's being captured, I think. I will see if I can turn that off though, because it's really distracting me right now. How do we get rid of you? Don't know if I can, but there is one thing I will have to do though. I have to keep the cursor on the screen though, because otherwise this is gonna be really weird. So I don't need to explain the game, okay? Because we're gonna have the game explain itself.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighbouring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Alright then, so Detective Inspector Jenks, you to find out who murdered this girl. And that's all you need to know.
I think it was all of them.
No.
Yeah, because they could all collaborate together to make it seem like it was suicide.
Right, okay, fair enough then. So look at that background information. So we got Kate Vine, the victim. Was a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of a tiny village of Edenton. That report indicates a high level of alcohol in her blood at the time of the death, along with traces of morphine. The alcohol is consistent with her medical records, which review a history of depression and alcoholism. However, the origin of the morphine remains a mystery. And we've got Atlas. Kate had joined a controversial business course called Atlas, based in a large stately house just outside the village. Kate had been attending the course on the night of her death. Atlas is run by father and son team Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time Atlas has been investigated. Rumors have been circulating for years surrounding Atlas and the questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Then we got Rebecca Rand. Married to Ryan Rand, Rebecca is the landlord of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon, and yet she hasn't been interviewed. As the hub of the village, the pub would have been known to most of the villagers, and Rebecca has often hosted local bands and village events. Also, given Kate's alcoholism, it's likely she visited the pub on more than one occasion. And we got Simon and Emma. One of Kate's friends from college was Emma Bowman, who lives with her boyfriend at Eden Lodge on the road to the forest. Simon Thompson met Emma at university after completing his degree 18 months ago. He went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. Emma was shocked to hear Kate's death. She didn't attend Atlas, but Simon joined a few months ago. Simon claimed he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but seemed unmoved by her death. Interesting. Anything else? So we have instructions, which is basically just... We don't need to look at them because the game is pretty much self-explanatory. What the flip is AV options? Oh, it's ambience. Wait, is music on chapters? Music on cycle mode. No, music on chapters. There we go. Alright then, so let's get down to business, shall we? Let's start the game. Which... Can I skip this though?
My name is
Oh, I think I can, so we have to...
Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to
I forgot the game actually makes you watch it again.
Of Kate Vine, a PhD student found
Our mission,
drowned midnight
we
last
must
Friday
figure out
in a
who
lake
murdered
in
this
the woods on the
innocent girl who
outskirts
may
of
have
the
history of
village.
suicide and drinking.
I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was
Wouldn't
simple
it be a
accident
twist if it
or
wasn't
this
actually any of the
was
people,
murder.
but you, the main
Kate Vine
detective,
appeared
was
to
the
world to
murderer?
be a bright,
You're trying to clean up the
fun-loving
tracks.
PhD
Oh,
student
no!
with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests
I
that
did
in
no
reality,
such thing.
she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the
Man,
late
they've got...
hour of
Man,
her
this,
death
if this is what
and
blood
the
looks
lack
like
of
inside
witnesses,
someone's
it's a
veins, I mean, that's
strong
really high
case
detail.
this was suicide.
How could such a small
But the verdict
Kickstarter actually be able to get inside human veins?
Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she
Oh yeah,
drowned?
this game actually was a
Also,
Kickstarter
there
project
were traces of
back in the day when this
morphine in
came
Kate's
out.
system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free
I like
spirit
games like
with a
these.
nihilistic love of danger, which may in part have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which
But
Kate
you get some
joined and which
interesting,
she
like...
pretending
You get some
on the
interesting
night of her
things from
death.
it.
Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son.
I forget where this is actually meant to be
and Ryan
filmed at.
Rand.
Like, it's filmed
Both
in like a
were
couple of
interviewed
different
following
locations, if I
Kate's
remember
death,
correctly.
but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably
There's
eager to
eyes
distance
in the
themselves
A's.
and Atlas from the tragedy.
Spooky
This isn't the first time that Atlas has
and
been
scary.
investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have
Yes,
suggested
very
border
questionable.
on
Makes me
mind
wonder if
control.
Richard works with them.
Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's
Yes, of
friends
course,
was
'cause
Emma
everyone knows if you're an
Bowman, who
alcoholic,
lives at
though,
Eden Lodge on
you
the
go
road
to the
leading
pub.
out of Edenton village.
Even though it might
He
be
was
cheaper
also
just
doing
actually
a
buying your
PhD
own
at the same
drinks.
University, but didn't attend Atlas.
And just drink it at
The day
home,
after
really.
Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death.
Ah yes, the five
which makes him
stages of
the first
Atlas. Get
person
shot by,
Ryan
get
wants to
struck
see
by
tonight.
lightning, get set on
It's
fire.
time for some answers.
I love that part of the course. Alright, here we go. Now we're playing the game. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click on the hours to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Click the inventory to see your collected items, which includes both physical and information Jenks has collected. If you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try the use icon. There we go. We got a. Let's see. Oh, you switched the keys and. Oh, okay. So I've switched the keys. Okay, can I actually do that? Oh, it's much better. All right. So our first objective is to go and see Simon. But let's have a look around a bit. Anything over here? Oh, we can investigate. How do I investigate? The thing. Do I just press enter? Okay, no, that's a. Okay, this is weird. Oh no, I want to go back to that. Switch the mouse, please. How do I get you off? How do I get you off? Oh, oh God, no! How do I? Oh, Jesus!
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Always nice to find stuff I can't get off. No! How do I get this thing off?
Enter the exit?
Alright, there we go, fixed that. Okay, so I may have forgot the reason why keyboard and stuff like that's very weird. Wait, investigate? Investigate further. Improve your life. Spiritual, intellect, finance.
Isn't that interesting?
Life. That's a strange one. All
One,
right.
take a lot of alcohol. 2, drive the car. 3, drive it into the lake. Those don't sound like things that can improve your life at all.
Yeah, it sounds like you might be lying, Richard. I don't think you know what you're talking about. I did see some bottles around the house. There's a
Very
bike.
trusting, leaving a bike unlocked.
There's a bike unlocked.
Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
I might need to kill someone.
Bad detective. All right, then let's knock on the door for Simmons. Simmons! Simmons, are you in here?
Is it Simon? Yeah. Detective Inspector
No,
Jenks.
it's Simmons.
I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please? Yeah. Thank you.
He's guilty.
We can just go.
Wow,
through
really?
if you
What
want,
makes you think? What makes you think that?
Hi.
Because
This is Inspector
he did that to be like, is no one looking around? It's like, okay,
There was a death.
now he's in my house. I need to
believe
kill,
you heard
need to
that.
kill him before he
Well, let's
leaves.
speak both of us.
Wow.
I'll just speak
Well, you're doing a very bad job, and you've just immediately admitted that though in front of your girlfriend.
Is it okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine.
Yeah. Do you want anything?
Yes, the
Water?
very
No, no, no,
echoey
no, no.
kitchen.
Okay.
Alright then, so now it begins. Now you're in your first interview. First pick an item you want to ask them about, then click ask to see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you will see a summary of what was said in the bottom of the box. Simon said blah blah blah, he also said blah blah, and he said blah blah d blah. Fair enough. Let's start from the top. Oh, yes, I know. The idea is to try and get a contradiction. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows the summary of replies beneath. Now click any reply to add to the contradict box on the right, and you can add up to 2 replies at a time. Now you can start looking for contradictions, find 2 contradictory replies, and then add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Alright, let's get down to business.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialize outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Ah yes, the drinking problem. We all know about that. It was all over the report.
She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Fair enough. Thank you for that. I will keep that in mind. Alright then. What do you know about the driver's license?
Did you know whether Kate had lost bliss or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Alright,
It's
fine.
something that you would just see in the wallet, you know?
Yeah. Drop silver key. Can't ask about that. Ah, the unlocked bike.
Whose was the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment.
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Fair enough. Interesting thing, doesn't have a car. It uses a bike to get to work. Can't ask about the screwdriver. And what about the bottles? You making homebrew?
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you
Herbs?
see James a lot?
No, not really.
Alright, Simon's homebrew. Alright then. Nothing we can catch him out on. Let's go and talk to Emma.
Thank you. We'll probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
So why'd you kill her then?
Kill her. You're lying. We all know you did it.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Ah, yes,
Wild.
drunk.
What way wild?
Oh,
I love
she
Jenks.
seems to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How...
Yes, that indeed was on the report.
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Alright then, so... You had a drinking problem. And,
Well, yeah, that's very much with Kate. Like what she said, you know.
hey, can you tell me about the driver's license?
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
I just realized I did the wrong thing by mistake. I forgot it's on. That's why it's doing the weird window thing. Yeah, kind of. Fine. Alright, so doesn't know about losing the driver's license, doesn't know anything about the key. What about the bicycle? Tell me about the
Who's
bike.
the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broke.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
Or tell him to fix it better then. Otherwise
Fix it faster.
otherwise the bike's just gonna get stolen.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You live with the guy. You know Simon makes homebrew?
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
No, I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Hmm.
I'm not talking about ghosts. I'm talking about beer.
I was talking about beer.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Right.
Right, so I've arrested you on suspicion of lying.
Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Fair enough. I will keep that in mind. Let's go around the village. Is there a map I can bring up? Alright, that's my little notebook.
So, Leon, why did you do it?
What a fake to ask as soon as he comes in. Oh, here we go. Let's start from the bottom. Anything over here? Nope. Anything over here? We can call the chief. No reason to call him now. We haven't got enough information.
You could totally get Master Chief in here and shoot up the place to get the confession.
That's not who we meant. Sorry about that. I had someone come into my room. They were asking me about money. How you doing, Rory?
Okay.
You're not gonna answer Richard's question about why you supposedly commit the crime?
I didn't commit any crime.
Well then, Richard, what you got?
That's what someone who's. That's what someone who did commit a crime would say.
Yeah, well, whoever discovered it, committed it, got him.
So what you're saying, Richard did it?
Yeah.
I guess you did it, Richard.
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
You just get a stick. Wait,
Or a screwdriver.
look, there's people over there. People just moving over there. Who are they? Maybe they're the real culprits of everything.
That's what I was thinking.
They're just watching from a distance. Alright then, let's go looking around a bit. What's in the clearing?
This is a map.
Oh, just trees, bushes, and more trees, and branches, and trees, and paths, and trees, and what's over here? Ah, yes. More path. To Atlas, please! See if we can break in. Hello, I'm breaking into your company.
Have to come back later, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ! This isn't gone well at all. Get the map.
Maybe if I can jump over the fence.
Right, back over here. Work our way up again. Gotta be somewhere we can get into. One of these.
Vandalize.
No!
We can go into the pub.
No. I don't think it's open yet. So, might be something we missed. Maybe there's a contradiction in what Simon Emma said. Let's go back.
Wait. What does calling the chief do?
Yeah, it's basically just like he gives you like sort of like a kind of hint or like some kind of. I'll just ask you to like think about a few things. All right. Let's have a look. See. Last saw Kate at Friday at the meeting. Only known Kate for 3 months. Didn't socialize with Kate outside of Atlas. Let's see. Wait. Is that a contradiction? No. I was gonna say because that seemed weird. I saw Kate. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting. Oh wait, no. Fucking hell, I misread that entirely. Driver's license, doesn't know anything about the license. Bike. Screwdriver. Oh wait a minute.
Back later on, if that's okay.
I just realized something. We could totally use the screwdriver to go and get the thing out. To the jetty.
That's what I said before.
I didn't hear that, did I? Right. Screwdriver. Give me that.
It only got wedged in even further.
Oh no!
Check the whole area. Obviously not very well.
How could someone fuck up this bad? Well then, we've got information now. I'll be keeping my eye on you people over there. But no, I must make haste. I just ran super quickly down the street. Oh, I ran past the house. Oh, back the way. I'm back. Let me ask you a question about this thing I've discovered.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So you found a random piece of shit. What about it?
Tell me about it.
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
Well, thanks, Simon. You were incredibly useful. Let's go and ask Emma.
That's it for now. Thank you.
Emma, do you know anything about this?
No, you have to
Ever
say it with a
seen
sinister
this?
tone to your voice.
You know anything about this?
Looks like,
I don't know if that works. It just sounds like a demon.
that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that.
What's the jewelry you say?
It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage has fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. It's an unwanted present.
Secret.
I see. She's a fan of Doctor Who.
It's a secret.
I see.
Oh, unless it's Simon's collection of
It's called a
DVDs.
freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
Freedom necklace.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Yes. Now your fingerprints are all over the flippin' thing. Now we're gonna figure that you did, Jenks. Let's go and ask Simon.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
So, ask about this.
You know what this is?
Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Yes, getting shite-faced. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Oh, I can't ask him about that. Ah, I would have been like contradicting him on that one. I think Emma had one. Kate wore a necklace at college. I don't really think I can really catch him out on anything right now. Makes his own homebrew. Tried selling it to James. Doesn't see James very often. Screwdriver, bicycle. Driver's license. Doesn't know anything about the license. Doesn't socialize with Kate that often. Wait. Socialize with Kate that often. Oh, damn it. There's gotta be something in here. Often see Kate drunk. Only known Kate for 3 months. Last saw Kate at the night.
Wait, that's the thing. Only known Kate for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, how long did he say he was socializing with Kate?
I can replay this.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialize outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
I forgot how long this was.
Business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Alright. So, he's only okay for 3 months. But, let's see, last saw okay for 3 months, but him and like
It wore the necklace at college.
him and like Emma's known Kate for like I felt like I think Simon and Emma have been together for quite a long while. So I would have thought that would have been something, but let's see, the freedom necklace. I think Emma had a similar necklace. Kate wore the necklace at college. Anything with the license. Kate often seen drunk at Atlas. Doesn't socialize with Kate outside. I know Kate for 3 months. Last saw Kate at the meeting. Let's go and look around.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
There's gotta be more to this than meets the eye. Maybe.
You've been back. You've been at my house every 5 minutes.
Not my problem. I'm not a very good inspector. I go and walk up and down these woods. Anybody in the woods? Hello? Nope. Just people being strange. Nothing over here. Now we can't get into Atlas, so we'll make our way this way. Maybe there'll be something over here. No point of calling the chief, it's too early. Kids keep walking down the street.
Now it says go down behind Brandon House.
This is the one we went down to before. It has the nothing here.
Oh, okay. I probably must have missed that.
Yeah, she missed a lot of things. Let's go down the street. Can't go to the pub because it's closed.
We can't use the key or anything. And
What's the key? Nope. Can't use that
Maybe
here.
used to get into Atlas.
Oh, good point. Yeah, that's actually a good point, actually. Let's try again. See if that'll work. Breaking in! No use using the key here. Okay. Where else had a
What about that garage thing?
the garage? Well, I don't think we can use it on the garage, but we can try. Let's go look. Hello? Let me use the key on the garage. Use? No. Damn you. I've been...
God, all this walking around, I could very well do with a drink.
No, let's keep going up. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be a contradiction in what those two said. 'Cause otherwise, we're gonna be
Have
stuck.
you spoken to Emma?
Give her a chat.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Hey, she gave us that. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Called it a freedom necklace. Kate bought Lord Jewelry. Necklace was an unwanted gift.
Wait.
Is that one? No. Let's see, necklace is Emma's, but gave it to Kate. It's an unwanted necklace was an unwanted gift, right? Unwanted gift. It belongs to his cousin. Uses bike. And keeps telling Simon to fix the lock. Don't even have the license. Didn't see Kate very often. Had a drinking problem. Had an argument. Was argumentative at the college. Kate appeared as her usual self. Last saw Kate at in the cards library on. No. Let's see. Kate as her usual self. Was arguing at the college. Kate had a drinking problem at college. Last saw Kate in the cards library on Thursday. A lot of jewelry. Have I tried this one already? No. I already tried that one apparently. What the? Like, this is getting me stumped already. Didn't see Kate very often. Let's see. Necklace code freedom necklace. Bought a lot of jewelry. There hasn't really been that much for us to work on. Only drinks, that's not important. Boxes, not important. Bicycles, not important. Nothing about the license. There's gotta be a contradiction in here somewhere. Oh, we're just gonna be going in circles. Ah, God. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Called it a freedom necklace. Unwanted gift.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Alright, Simmons, let me have a look at you over. Kate wore the necklace at college. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Bottles. Screwdriver. Bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Bike is the only way Simon gets to work. Nothing really, anything strange about that one. Driver's license, nothing. That's okay at Atlas. At the Atlas meeting last Friday. Only known Kate for 3 months. I know it's a bit of a stretch, that one, but necklace. Only okay for 3 months. Oh, what? All right.
That's what I was looking
How
for.
did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Oh god, I can't believe I forgot about that.
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right, so you didn't socialize with her at college, and you didn't socialize with her outside of Atlas.
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all.
No, not at all.
Well, that was there we go.
There we
So
go,
Simon
indeed.
did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Oh, screw that, we're going behind the pub. Let's go and get some steal some drink.
Hey there, I got some homebrew stuff.
Oh god, it's Barney again. Breaking into British pubs. Do you know that's what you want? You just want a cartoon drunk.
Broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
The tape.
What about the tape?
If I can get my thing, once I get my balance. This up. Where's license? Look! Tape!
Oh.
We got a broken window. Ooh, wait a minute. Wonder if we can use that key on that door over there. Ha 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 ha!
You go in. Now, let's see if I can find anyone. Oh no, I've been locked inside. Help! Help!
Oh, not again. I'm always getting locked inside places that I don't belong to. So what's in here? What have we got in here? Is that free booze? Are they hiding the booze in an Atlas box? That's not booze. That's a
I
mask.
wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
It's the mask from Tokyo Dark.
Oh, not that again, no! Oh, we got a mask now. Let's investigate behind the shelves. I think it's the light that kills him.
Looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Darn it. Only I had a torch. I, as a detective, should always come prepared with one. Now, why didn't I think that through? Well, where to you,
Hey, what were you doing back there?
Nothing. I have to go now.
Then what's that in your hand?
Nothing. Just went in the pub.
You're a liar! Get him, everybody!
I'm here for a drink.
We don't like your kind around here,
Alright, I'll go.
detective.
Alright, I'll go in the restaurant then. Oh.
We don't serve your kind here, detective.
Well, it's probably a good thing you don't know, because it seems like a lot of things are sold out on your flipping menu board. So yeah, I'm not interested.
We don't like to shop, detective.
Thanks for that. I'm just gonna call the landlady. Landlady. Hello.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
3
There's
pints,
been
please.
An incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
I know what the contradiction is here. He's wearing a cowboy hat, and he isn't even a cowboy.
Oh, you know, Richard, that's not a cowboy hat at all. I think it could just be a hat.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just
What's with
wanted
your
to ask a few
attitude,
questions
Missy?
about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Alrighty then. Let's get down to business. Tell me about Kate Vine.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person.
Were you about to call a moody cow?
When was the last time you saw her?
Oh, look at this moody
Friday.
cow over here.
She popped in for
I hate her.
When was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
Where?
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Not that you noticed. This is your pub, and you're telling me you didn't notice the obvious broken window outside? I'm on to you, Missy.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know
What
if
the-
Kate had lost it?
What do you mean
No
you
idea.
don't? What do you mean you haven't seen it before? Does it have our age on here? Okay. So I think this game was taking place in when the fuck was this made? It was made in 2014. Was it 2015? And she was born. She was born the same year as me, so she's younger. So around about that time, that was about 5 or 6 years ago. So she's 24, 25. Okay, so yeah, fair enough. Nothing about them. Nothing about them. Definitely not about the screwdriver. Nothing about the have you tried Simon's homebrew before? I've heard it's the bee's knees, as they say.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
Well, you didn't need to be so snarky about it, landlady. I was just asking a question.
From kitchen breweries.
I don't drink crap. Who knows what he's put in it? Boy, I know he's probably put in vinegar. Alright, do you know anything about the freedom necklaces?
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. It has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Right then. Do you know about the broken window? I'm gonna catch you out here.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said 2 girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and
Yes.
suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Right. I'll get back to you on this one. Do you know about this?
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's
I would laughing at. I'd be laughing. So this is Ryan. No, you see, detective. That's a mask.
Well, masks allow you to play it being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Oh, great. That's what I want to hear. All right then. Don't know who broke the window. Heard about an argument between 2 girls outside. Tape over the window. Doesn't know who broke the window. And what about this? Aha! Gotcha.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Thanks for that.
Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
There's more to this. There's more to this mystery than meets the eye, Jenks.
Later on, if that's okay.
I'll come back for you later. Unless there is something. You know what? Hang on, I'll go back and see if there's anything we may have missed.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Obviously, can't ask about that. The cobble mask. There's nothing really to add on to that. We already asked about the broken window. Freedom necklace.
What about the broken window and the tape?
Tape over the window. Is there anything on the driver's license?
Because you remember there's that tape.
Doesn't know if Kate lost the license. Hasn't seen the license before. Tape over the window. Okay.
Nothing.
Let me try the other one. No. Freedom necklaces, broken window. Just about barn. Cape out the window doing an argument. We already know that. Alright, so I don't think there was anything here.
Probably be back later.
Alright, so
Okay, I'm going to just take this bowl of peanuts.
you have to pay for them.
I'm a detective. I don't have to pay for anything. Oh.
I'll take that as a no then. Alright, let's go strutting up the streets. No one can stop me. I'm a detective after all. It's the one thing detectives have good things they can do. They can strut down the street and hopefully no one hits them. Alright, let's go knock for Simon. Simon?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Simmons? I have a question to ask you. Do you know about a broken window?
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Yet you will drink micro-brewed, home-brewed slop!
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
Have a look at this.
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
What kind of workshops involve wearing a mask?
You have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you
Right.
find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got
The advertisement?
It's the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Are you sure about that?
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Alrighty then. Do you know about an argument that Kate had?
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Right. Don't know, mate. Went straight
Didn't
home.
he say that? Didn't he say that? Did he not go to the pub after the thing?
Let's see. Didn't socialize for Kate. Didn't socialize. Kate's driver license. Bottles of brewery, home brew, necklace, argument. Went straight home. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Obviously, he gave us that. Often seen Kate drunk at Atlas. That doesn't really tell me that much. He saw Kate at the meeting, which I'm assuming was at that. It's an Atlas meeting, so no. Didn't socialize with her. Never knew Kate at college, but knew Kate at college, but they didn't socialize. So no, there's not very much to go on there. But we do have some information we can use.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Let's ask Emma about this. Emma, do you know about a broken window at the pub?
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
Wait a minute. How do you know?
I
Wait.
was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
What do you mean you flipping saw it? Like, is everyone just going into the back of the pub? Like, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to go back there.
It has a table and stuff, so it looks like you can go there for, like, you know, to sit and have drinks. There's not enough room. Like it seems like it might be a smoking area.
You know, you're probably right.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Right. No,
The contradiction is that window was broken on Friday, right?
Yes.
And she said she saw the window broken on Monday.
Yes.
So, was it this Monday or the Monday before?
Was with the window. Visit the pub on Monday when I have a friend. No. There's gotta be more. Probably missed some. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to the pub after college. What about this?
What do you know about Atlas?
Tell me about this, please.
I know that it's a business course.
I must learn more about Atlas.
I went with Simon
Will it
when he
make
first
me
went,
a
but
powerful warlock
wasn't really
or
my
anything like that? Have you seen what's on the
Did you
thing?
go?
just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you.
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so I decided it wasn't for me.
Fair enough. So she went with a seminar. She went with a seminar with Simon. Only went once. Had been to a similar course before. Right. Kate had a drinking problem. Didn't see Kate very often. Was argumentative. Saw Kate last week. Oh. Oh.
Right there. What?
God damn it. That doesn't really. I just realized that doesn't really work though, because it says like Thursday night. It just says Thursday. There must be something else we're missing here. Okay, hang on, let me skim over. So last saw Kate in the college library on Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. Kate was argumentative at college. Had a drinking problem at college. Didn't see Kate very often. Alright, driver's license. Bike. Nothing about the bike's gonna help. Bottles, homebrew, broken pendant. I want a gift. Window. Gave it to Kate. That's definitely not recent though. Muslim necklace. All jewelry. Okay, she knows about the broken window. Visit the pub on a Monday night with a friend.
Ask about the mask.
Oh yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that.
Ever seen this before?
Ever seen this mask before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Well, that was helpful. I'll be back.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'll be back. I have to go run up and down the street again.
And get a pint.
Alright, let's see. Just strut up and down the street. Maybe there'd be like a cutscene. Any cutscenes? No. Alright, let's go see Rebecca at the pub. Rebecca, I've got a thing to ask you. Have you seen this poster before? Ding ding.
Yes. Yeah, because
Just a
like
few
my
more
husband
questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that was kind of a silly question to ask. Now that I think about it.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Right. Duty noted. Let's go.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Thanks for that. I'll catch her out one of these days. Alright, let's go and look around a bit more. Anything up here? Nope. Alright, let's go down to Wood Lane. Into the woods we go! Anything over here? Oh, cutscene! What the?
That must be the guy with the homebrew.
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks.
You
It's all right,
smoking?
you can carry on if you want to.
Is that a bong?
I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
No. Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
House.
And what's your name?
I think he's going further into the woods. Well, that was certainly something. He said the farmhouse.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Ah yes, Abbey Farm, Emmerdale Farm. What's up here? Forget going inside his house. Let's look around. What's he got? Ooh, a greenhouse.
Oh, don't go in there. That's where we keep all our weed.
Yeah, it definitely looks like weed.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
And what's the point in that? It's ruined a perfectly good, like, looking picture.
It's artsy.
Oh, as we're going to ask him about it. What do you know about this? You've been going through my belongings. No. Let me in.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time.
How?
Just close the door.
I'm surprised you got. I'm surprised you got here before I did.
Where do you want to sit? Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Hello, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why? What did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. That right?
Might have done.
Right.
He looks very pale. I think he must be a vampire.
Also, I know since his name is James and all that, though, it's time for this button.
Thanks.
There we go. I feel better now. All right, let's get down to business then, shall we? Tell me about Kate.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialize with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Oh, you know, you weren't her type. I think it's more likely it's that one. But sure, whatever. Have you seen this before?
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Fair enough, thanks for that. You know about Simon's bike?
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike?
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
A month ago, eh? Alright, fair enough. Didn't see him, but you saw him last month. I think you're lying to yourself here, buddy boy. You know about...
Shut up, I want to drink more of my beer.
Alright, then calm down.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's Tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well,
What a name.
not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
It literally actually knocked my eyeballs out. My eyeballs came right out of me socket.
You mean something that would have a high enough content to be in someone's body?
However, that though, it actually knocked his eyeballs out. Oh, not again. This is the second time this has happened, you know.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
Right. Fair enough. Do you know about a broken window at the pub?
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You don't go to the pub.
Never been to the pub.
Didn't say that. Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Not because you don't have any money for it. You're broke. You know about this?
Ever seen this before?
Oh, come on.
Should I have?
No, it's okay.
Well, that's very helpful. You know about
Why are you even carrying that around?
evidence?
Know
Right,
anything
you
about
just
an
have to-
argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Helpful. What are you gonna say, Rich?
No, just say it's like, yeah, you're just asking me random shit. What's this all about? You gonna arrest me or not?
No, I'm just following protocol. It's all on my list. There's nothing even on your flipping notepad. I have to go now.
Oh, you've got a dinosaur on there. You're not even a detective.
I have to go. I should have told you. I shouldn't have done that. Nope, no, shouldn't have done that. Right, do you know about this?
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in...
He's the one that gave me your chicky so-and-so.
And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
What does interest you then? Weed? Porn? Drawing pictures?
Oi. I don't know what you're trying to imply, but I'm not into that hentai shit.
I don't even know what that is.
Good.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Woo!
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
It's like Rian, but you scream.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
That's not helpful.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
Are you trying to make sure that Kate is dead? Did you murder her so that way you can be like, oi, can you hear me on the other side? Is this what?
It's just like it cuts to him like in his workshop, going, "Please tell me you're not dead. I actually really liked you."
Thank you.
He's actually crying about it.
Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Well then, you got that information.
Can you tell me what this is? This looks like a cultist
back
book.
later
Oh,
on, if
don't
that's
be
okay.
daft. That's just my Dungeons and Dragons books.
Now, can you tell me what a paladin is?
I'm not entirely sure.
He's got D&D books, but doesn't even know what doesn't even know what a paladin is. Oh wait, I should have gone over to should have gone to see Rebecca first. Actually, now I think about it. Rebecca, do you know about any scrying mirrors? Or perhaps she knows what a paladin is. Rebecca, do you know what a paladin is?
Your knowledge of this land shall be great.
That's not helping me at all. Alright. Do you know about scrying?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Totally worth it.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
She's like, wait, that's really it? Yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. I'm wasting my time here, you know. Yeah, I know. Totally worth it.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright then, Simmons. Do you know about a scrying mirror?
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Right. Into New Age mysticism, and he thinks the government is after him. Right. Do you know that? I'm gonna ask Emma.
Probably be back later.
Emma, do you know anything about a scrying mirror? Or are you just gonna give me the same thing as what Simmons told me?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now,
how did you know?
What do you know about James?
That is creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing.
Wait a minute.
And, I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
You sure about that?
Use it.
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry.
They just thought of something really funny. What if she saw like old man in the mirror?
Something. Look, it doesn't work. It didn't work, so.
I would be laughing my ass off if Jackie just saw old man just going wee. Alright, so I think I've just noticed something. You went to see your parents, but you happened to have gone to a market. Aha! I gotcha!
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
Not a very good liar, are you?
Did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
Not a very good liar, are you?
Not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on.
Oh, really?
What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Yes. She did.
Hold on a second. You lent her £50, but she has enough money to. Hold on a minute.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive or something else.
Is there nothing? Wait, hold on. Did I gain nothing from that? Let money to Kate because Kate needed it, but she had. Wait, hold on. Where's the thing? But Kate bought lots of jewelry. What's up with that?
Aha.
Come on then, explain that one.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewelry and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
Come on, spill the beans. What are you hiding, Emma?
What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Oh, really now?
With Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Right. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Where's that? Where is it? Went once to Atlas. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in the argument section? Never met Ryan before. What? Okay, hold on. Okay. Atlas. Went to a seminar. Yes! There we go.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
Emma, were you talking with Ryan?
Doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
Ah, you were porking Ryan!
Both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I... and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it.
Why were you having an affair with the guy if you were already with Simon?
Definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you
sure?
Yes. I promise.
Hey, we made it to another hour. Making good time.
So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Good. Before we do that, though, let's go and make the rounds. Nothing over here. Let's go and see if James...
Let's go see James again. Ding dong. Leave me alone.
Okay, look here. Okay.
He seems to be possessed.
Look, I know you're into your roleplay and all that, but there's a time and place for that, you know. If you're going to roleplay, go down to your games club or whatever, or if you're going, or do it on Discord or whichever you prefer. In fact, ask Rory about that. He's really into roleplaying.
Do you want questions, please?
I like how Rory didn't say anything about that though. Okay, nothing there.
You'll probably be back later.
Thanks for letting me into your house. It was cold outside. Alright, let's make our way around. So, we don't have any new information we can give. So I guess we will make our way up to Atlas. We'll walk up and down the streets. Anything over here now? Nope. Fair enough. Let's just keep strutting down the long passageways. Oh, found something. What the bloody hell are you?
What are you? Private eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
Why is there just a random drunk guy here?
That student then. They did one last year too. Same place.
I beg your pardon?
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house.
So you're saying there was a previous murder?
From the sounds of it.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam something? Or sod?
He gets there saying, do you know about a Liam something?
Atlas's reputation precedes
No.
them.
He's just too drunk.
Find out a bit more about this Liam.
Oh, we're calling up the chief. Chief?
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Alright, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was.
Wait, hold on.
Near a computer.
I just realized something. I'm supposed to be calling the chief, and I'm not talking to the chief, I'm talking to Mike.
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. It's a suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. I mean, you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Right, well, good luck with that, and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Well then, I guess we've just made a huge discovery then. Let's ask around them before we go and see Mr. Ryan Ran. I actually have a reason to see you now.
Please.
James. Almost forgot your name for a minute. Do you know about a Liam?
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
That's not a very funny joke.
Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
No.
Right, fair enough. Guess we haven't really got much to go on with that one.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
You know, one of these days, James, you're going to be really helpful. But not by now. Alright then. Rebecca, do you know about any Liams that killed themselves? You must know something. You own a pub, and after all, you must hear about everyone's sad woes where they come into the pub where they just all get drunk and they all say, listen here, I've had enough of living, I'm gonna drink myself into a stupor and kill myself. You must have heard a lot of those people, right?
If you don't mind.
You must have, right? Or am I just making assumptions here?
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Right. Okay, so that's helpful. He was in a band called Black Stone.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Would you listen to a band called Black Stone? Because I'm not too sure if I would. Anything over here? Nope. Alright then, let's go and see Simmons and Imar. Simmons! Simmons!
Simmons, more like Seaman.
There you go. Come on. Thank you.
Oh no, he's cooking now?
Yeah, it's around dinner
What is
time.
that? Chili pork.
Oh, it's Emma.
What?
Oh, it smells nice. What are you cooking, Emma? And like you just see after the confession, she's just in the pot upside down.
What is it just like? It's just like a pot with like a body just like upside down in it with legs sticking out of it.
Yes.
Oh no! Whoopsie daisies!
Where are the greenhouses?
But it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
Ah, so we got some information. Anyway, though, apart from that, though, do you know anything about Liam?
What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
I like that. Didn't really know him. It was sad, though. I think. Is that what I'm supposed to be feeling right now? Sadness?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, Emma. Emma, do you know anything about them? About Liam?
She's upside down on the pot.
Now, come on, okay? I need more than just... I need more than that, you know. You gotta give me a bit more information than that. Come on, speak properly.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Well then, thanks for that. What a waste of time this was.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Well, I know what I am gonna do though. Simon mentioned that there was another greenhouse. Let's go and see about that first before going to see a certain Ryan Ran. And he said Paul Ran. That's the wrong person. That's the dad. Alright then. So he said there's a
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Yes, that's right. Aha! Another greenhouse. What's in here? Por favor. Ooh, what do we got here? What's this?
Is this weed?
I don't think that's weed. Oh, wait a minute.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but be interesting to see what he says about it.
Alright, James. I've got some questions to ask you.
Are these drugs? Is this part of your Dungeons and Dragons thing?
Is this sage? Are you making herbs up there? Can I have it? He's just like, yeah, suit yourself.
A few more questions.
Sax, and he starts eating it in front of him.
Why? What, you think like Jax is just one of these weird people that just eats the herbs right in front of him? Oh, thanks, don't mind if I do. Oh. He starts tripping out.
What the fuck?
Tell me what these are, please.
Who eats the herbs like that? That's not normal.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called
investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Really now?
Impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Must have dropped it. Packets of mint leaves. He said something about his course being plant science. What if I can catch him on that, actually? No, of course not.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I will be back once I figure out what the hell you're doing with those mint leaves. Also, why do I have an extra pair of fingers? I know, let's go to the pub.
I don't need to walk there anymore. I can fly.
Oh, great. There's a flying detective over us. That's what we need.
If that's okay.
Hello there, landlady. Do you know anything about these dried leaves?
Do you know what these are?
Magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum.
Salvia divinorum?
It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
Really now?
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Salvia divinorum.
Thank you.
A legal hallucinogenic. Right, let's go and ask what everyone else about it. Hello, everyone. Do you want to have a sniff of these plants I found?
Here, Seaman, put some in your pulled pork chili thing.
Here you go, Simmons. Put this in your chili, Emma. It would make it taste much better.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
You put spice with mint.
No.
You know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Wait a minute. Leaves could be sage. Hasn't seen the leaves before. Wasn't there just a thing before where like he made a trade? Where is it? It's a homebrew, isn't it? Really? That's not a contradiction? Then again, he may not have actually seen them. He may just think it's something else.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum?
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain.
he
tried
knows.
The other drugs either. Nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
There's the contradiction.
Has tried Salvia divinorum. Never tried any of it. Let's see. Tried it. Hasn't seen the leaves before. Oh.
What?
I mean, to be fair though, like to that, I mean, like you could think it's just anything really though. See, he has tried it before. I don't really think that's. I don't think there's anything that we can really say about it though, because like you said, he's tried it before, and again, it's legal. So let's go and ask Emma.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Here, Emma, smoke this.
You know what these are, by any chance?
Why are you coming to our house and keep bringing shit?
Sorry, I don't
It's
know.
part of the
anything about
investigation.
Plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
So we already know that because Rebecca told us about it. So.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
It's not illegal though. Alright then, fair enough.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Alright then. James! Got some questions to ask you. Alright then, James.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Go
away! Salvia divinorum, James.
Was that skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
Oh, you liar!
Salvia.
No.
Oh! Doesn't know much about plants. You liar!
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have?
Maybe.
And you do grow it?
Yeah, it's legal, why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve...
It's all part of my Dungeons and Dragons. It's how I make everything come to life.
Or give it to anybody else? Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
Is that why there's been like noise complaints of like of you saying I'm going to kill this dragon in your house?
Okay,
Who's been telling you things like that? Neighbors have. Oh.
The only drug he grows. I'm not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Hold on a minute. Let's see. Doesn't grow any other drugs. Uses savage meditation. Alright. Fair enough.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, let's actually now go and see Ryan. Because that was the main...
I need to go and I need to go and lock that door.
What, just lock him in the house?
No, just needs to lock the door to keep the detective out.
He just gets in. Hello, come through your window. Alright, nothing over here. What's over here? Hello, what's this? What the?
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're gonna give me some money?
Look!
If that's how the world would work, that means we'd be in communism. We'd be in communism! The world would be a weird place.
Pathetic.
You really have to do that? You just trying to impress your girlfriend over there? What the? Oh, really? What is this, the 90s? What is this, the flipping 90s now? Are we just going back? Going back to the age of Edge?
Brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
Alright. Back around we go. James, I got a thing to ask you. Oh, will you go away? Why do you keep coming to me about these things?
Just a few
Trying to watch me porn.
Didn't need to know that, but thank you very much for telling me that.
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Ah! Shouldn't have asked you to be in with. I'm leaving.
Probably be back later.
I don't even know why I bother even asking some of these people. They don't even give me straight enough answers.
It's called Contradiction for a reason.
Oh, so that's what it means! Oh! I've just figured out the game now.
What? Did you not realize what a contradiction is?
Oh no, I'm just taking the piss.
Alright.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Yeah, that's Spider-Man.
Is it meant to mean something?
Why does no one say anything about that though? It's just, why is no one just pointing us a yeah, that's Spider-Man's thing?
That's all for the moment.
And he's just like, what's Spider-Man? I think you need to leave the pub. We've got some die-hard Marvel fans in here, and they would not take very kindly to
Now
you.
that I come to think of it, this must be a knock. This mask that I'm carrying around me, it must be a.
This. Would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village. The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
Free what?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase. Free to be free. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right.
Fair enough.
At the same time, guilt can also be used as a way of self-realization of what you've done is wrong, and can be used in a positive aspect.
I wish more people would realize that, though.
There's nothing wrong with doubt, because doubt just makes you question things.
True.
No.
And then what was the one? Failure.
Yeah, fear of failing.
Fear of failure is, sure, you should be afraid of... nobody wants to fail, but failure, you build up on past experiences.
It's an thing.
True.
I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
Yeah, I was gonna say that
No, I think
that means like every criminal in the world would be like, so yeah, I didn't do, yeah, I don't feel guilty about what I did. Yeah, sure, I killed my parents and all that though, and I killed my dog though, but I don't feel guilty about it at all. You sick bastard.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright then, go through the trek again. Alright. James, I got something to ask you again. Oh, will you go away?
Stop it!
Leave me alone.
I'm trying to watch Wallace and Gromit.
Two more questions, please.
Oh, they're just about to... You have to run to the part when they get on the moon.
Ever hear the phrase, free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter. That's it for the time being, thank you.
Oh, time to go now. Oh, I've missed it! Missed it, the boring on the moon, that's the best part! Oh, I can't watch it now. I'm going to bed.
Why don't you just bloody rewind the video?
There is no rewind button on the VCR.
Wow.
Ask you a
couldn't
couple
be
more
bothered to
things,
get it
please.
fixed.
Or buy yourself a DVD player.
Ever heard the phrase, free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong...
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Well, I get that, but... If we didn't have guilt, then people would just be getting away with anything then. They wouldn't feel guilty about anything. Like, if they hurt someone's feelings, they'll be like, I don't know, never mind, moving on.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright. I think we can now finally go to Atlas. I think we're good. Hello? I'm breaking in. Well, that was easy.
Oh my god, he's broken in! Get him, boys!
Alright, I'm in. This is the best stealth mission ever. Really good at what I do. Oh, what's on the right door?
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his
Do you want
office.
a sec?
We're just starting a session, do you mind?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace.
Well, that was definitely something. That was Kyle again. Well then, let's go and see Ryan Van. Hello, Ryan. Ryan. Hello.
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions, all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's get down to business. I heard you porked Emma.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
Okay.
So you wanted to speak to me?
Yes.
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine?
Yes.
Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Great.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Did you pork Emma? No comment.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did
Fair
you
enough.
seem that night?
The landlady?
No, Emma.
Kate.
Kate, I mean.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course.
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't, Inspector.
was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Have you seen this before?
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Fair enough. Definitely want to know about that. A bike.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. You know about Simon's homebrew? But it's good.
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
That's fine. Fair enough. You're missing out. Apparently it's really lethal.
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
Right, fair enough. You know about the broken window at the pub?
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. What can you tell me about this cobweb mask you have?
Can you tell me about this?
Oh, God.
Haven't seen that for a while. I had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon.
Okay, fair enough.
It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is
really
that
now
relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Fair enough. Alright then. You know about Kate's argument at the pub?
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the Manor House about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Fair enough. Usually leaves for Atlas around at 6. Starts preparations at 6:30. Fair enough. You tell me about this advertisement you have.
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Wow. You thief! Thief! Bloody
Have you
thief!
seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates, witchcraft, satanic rituals,
what?
That kind of thing.
Black magic? Were those chocolates?
You're not into that sort
Never
of
heard of them before.
Of course I'm not. I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting.
Fair enough.
So?
I guess. Just comes down to your perspective on the world, really. You know about Liam?
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
Fair enough.
Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things.
I already have. Beat you to the punchline, buddy. You know about Salvia divinorum?
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant, a legal one, at least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students?
Yet you're drinking whiskey there.
No.
Get up, Alphys.
That kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
What the? No alcohol on the Atlas premise. Yet you're drinking alcohol on Atlas premise. I think someone's been a little bit lenient with the rules here. But whatever, fine. Do you know about this?
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean exactly.
Well, from what I've heard from Simmons, though, it is used on the course. What about this?
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favorite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Right. Ryan invented the phrase. Thinks the symbol is a devil sign, doesn't know anything about the symbol. Wonder. No, of course not.
Wait. He's a psychologist, yet he doesn't know about the symbol of the devil.
No, that's not gonna be anything. Although, to be fair, though, there was something. Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals.
Yet he doesn't know the symbol.
No, that's how the symbol could be used. Thinks the symbol is a devil symbol. Nothing really that I can work with. Saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Kate was drunk at the meeting last Friday. First met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. Said Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Hadn't suspected she had any emotional problems. She came drunk to the meeting. Damn it! Said appeared happy, hadn't expected anything. Oh, damn it. Hadn't seen the license before, doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Doesn't know about the bike. Not important. Found the cakes that someone used at the course. Has never bought a freedom necklace. Has seen students wearing the necklace. That's pretty accurate. Pub window, knows about the window, but not how it got broken. Told Rebecca to tape over the table to prevent injury. Fair enough. Alright, so mask made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on the mask represents the three goddesses, which is spelt with one less D in it, apparently. And symbol not used on the course. Right. Kate's argument. Doesn't know anything about the pub. Usually these for Atlas at 6 p.m. Starts preparations for Atlas at 6:30 p.m. Right. Advertisement was designed by first posted for Atlas Name pick randomly. Scrying mirror. Used to have a black mirror himself. Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. Doesn't believe in anything supernatural now. No. There's no interest in drugs. No student has ever brought drugs to Atlas. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol on the premise. Doesn't keep any medicine on site. There's a background in psychology. The background in psychology.
He used to believe in supernatural.
Damn it! No, because psychology wouldn't have anything to do with supernatural stuff. Would have thought that would have been is drunk. Oh. Met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. So that's pretty accurate. Ugh. The thing is, we haven't really gained anything that we can use against him. Well, no, we haven't gained anything to use against anyone else yet. Okay, so phrase getting rid of guilt and self-doubt. He read the phrase. Phrase invented while based at the village hall. Ryan has a background in psychology. Fingers is a devil sign. There's no other symbol could be used. Wonder. Really? He's a black man himself. Used to read about it, doesn't believe in satanic, no. Alright, name picked randomly. Was the first poster for Atlas. Poster was designed by an agency. Doesn't know about the argument at the pub. Usually, which is spelled with an extra S. Oh man, really getting stumped here. I guess my flippin' streak of finding out everything was going so well, it's now backfired. No! I'm not using the course. Nope. Symbol, not using the course. Symbol on the mask represents the free goddess. And a bit of self-doubt. That's okay at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Kate was drunk at the meeting. First met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. Said Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy, and suspected she had any emotional problems. Right. He's never bought a necklace. No. Wonder. No, of course not. Operation start that time. These for Atlas at 6.
I was going to say one thing. He said, how did he come up with the idea of freedom? But then there's the freedom card phrase.
Invent the phrase. Phrase invented while based on that. Freedom necklace. No. I've seen students wearing the necklace because that makes sense.
Bird and cage is a symbol used in the course. Yet someone else has said that the 3 fingers was not used in the course.
Yeah, it's just. Said the bird and cage is used as a symbol in the course. Doesn't know how this could be used. No. Phrase getting a bit of self-doubt.
Have you tried everywhere else?
I mean, I can't think of anywhere else I can go to, and it's not like there's many of a.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Thing is, though, like, there's not really many things I can do now. Like, I don't think there's anything new opened up. Nothing at the nothing here, so leave Atlas. Go back into the woods. Is there anyone else in the woods? Anyone vandalizing public property? Public property? Anyone?
Anybody in the lake? Again?
Nope. Just the same people that were here before. What about the half over here? Oh.
It's Maria. He's a big boy.
Oh!
That's assault. And also really odd.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, I just police brutality. Totally fine. Alright. Fingers used, known as the Free Freedoms. Think students in the woods was Atlas, student Kyle. Leaves guilt doesn't serve any useful purposes. Salvia Divinorum. Nothing really, anything in this one that has anything.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
What about Emma? Heard the phrase when she turned Atlas. Phrase about not feeling guilty. Doubt Simon agrees with fully. Doesn't recognize the symbol. Well, I think the symbol's new, I think.
It's gotta be a new symbol for someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's new. Alright.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Take me to the pub. Hello? Actually, I've got a better idea.
Can I have a beer now?
I've got a better idea. Why don't we call the chief? Chief? Chief, I need some info. Give me all your best expertise. Oh, yes, here we go.
Yes, Chief, bit more news. James Wilson admitted he does know what Salvia Divinorum is, but he claims it's the only drug he grows.
Have you checked?
Yeah, I didn't see anything else suspicious.
What is this stuff, Salvia? What do you do with it? Smoke it?
I'm not sure, but I doubt you could smoke the stuff I found. You'd have to dry it out first. I imagine you infuse it or crush it or something.
We'll do a bit of research, find out. Does he sell it?
He said he doesn't, no.
I know he's growing it just for himself, Jenks. There's something he's not telling you. Go through your notes, make sure he's telling you the whole story, will you?
Okay, I'll speak to you later, sir.
Bye-bye.
Well, well, well. James?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Let's see. Salvia Divinorum. Doesn't grow any drugs. Uses salvia for meditation. Grows for his... Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot about that. Trade herbs. Yes! There we go.
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew?
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Beg your pardon?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look.
I think this guy's gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant and selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give it down.
Really now?
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
Found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
Just obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious.
Really now?
The US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented. You can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
Right.
And what people said who'd been through it.
That's not helpful.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah?
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Right. I think you're too full of yourself.
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well,
right.
A lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff?
Right.
This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Well, then that was definitely something. Time to hit the streets. And go and see Rebecca. Rebecca? I have a thing to ask you about. Have you ever seen this flyer before? Before? Have you seen this flyer before?
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Third Eye flyer.
Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well,
oh, okay, interesting.
Me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
That's great to know. Thanks for that. So, no truth to the flyer.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright then. Simmons! Emma! Tell me more! Give me more information. I need it.
Hello, Simon. I just needed... Simmons, I needed to tell me some stuff. And, oh my god, he's hanging Emma from the ceiling.
Oh,
He's got on like the ceiling fan just spinning around.
What do you know about all this? Third Eye, I think they'll call.
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right, Emma, tell me about Third Eye.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Fair enough. Good point. All right then. There's one more person we need to go and see then.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
It's time we go and see Mr. Ryan Rand about this little flyer. And of course, the little symbol happens to be on the flyer. That was what I thought the game glitched there for a second.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Alright then, tell me about this.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
Oh, you fucker. Recognize the symbols.
But it's used on the mask.
Ah!
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask, then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Right, he's definitely is hiding something, but what can we get him on? Let's see.
Bullshit. Arrest him.
What can we get him on? Only knows when he heard about Third Eye. Never came into contact with Third Eye. There was something about... Where is it? Where was the thing where they said it was based at? Anything saying where they were based? Let's see. Is there nothing saying where they were based at? I mean, there's one I can think of, but... Guy leaves. Sorry to norm. Ah, there we go.
According to the flyer, this Third Eye group was based at the village hall, is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase free to be free while you were based at the village hall.
So I did.
I think we've got you on your lion cow manure.
The same hall.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
No, really?
You see, Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye?
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye?
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice. It was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. Thought that was an end to it. But then James, his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to...
His crony... Oh, yeah. James is really good to have cronies.
Rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
As Atlas?
As Atlas.
And it worked?
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas?
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing.
I'm afraid that exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions. Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes. Excuse me, Inspector.
What an interesting ringtone.
Hello. I can't come back now.
Yo, we got all the sacrifices ready.
Out of the time to be telling me that. No, your phone's on speakerphone.
See you later.
Get rid of them.
I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Ah, yes, we're gonna meet his dad. It's now 8 o'clock.
To be perfectly honest, Dad's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination. He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan! In here. Just coming. He's through here.
I would never have guessed that. Thanks for telling me that. Oh god, look at this guy.
And I have the pleasure.
Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a big Mac. You do now.
Well, what a interesting way to put it.
Inspector, he still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
That's very unlikely that's going to happen.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No, that's as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, far away.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Wow, Paul certainly doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the strings in this family, and I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already. How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew it at all. Met her a few times. At the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped out of the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Thanks for that. That's very helpful, that. How was she? Was she happy? Sad? You're joking. She was pissed. She was piss-faced on the floor. Couldn't have anything to do with her. And we threw her on the lake. Oh, so you're the one that threw her in the lake. It's a figure of speech, detective. A figure of speech for throwing people into the lake. Is that what people are using?
What does that even mean?
It means we threw her and put her somewhere she can feel more comfy. I don't think that's what that means. I think you're just making this up. I think you're just using this as an excuse not to get caught. I have no idea what you're referring to. But on that note, though, I'm going to quick go to the bathroom, though, so I will be right back.
So, Leon, who do you think did it at this point? Oh, great. I think we now need to investigate into Leon's death. I think it's the old man. Because he's angry and grumpy. That's a motivation to murder.
And I am back.
Yeah, it's the old man that did it, John.
Or is that what both you and Roy have come to the conclusion of?
I think the old man also killed Rory.
What makes you say that?
Because I haven't heard anything from Rory, and so he must be dead as well.
Are you dead, Rory?
In fact, I could be next, and who the hell are you?
Oh great, I'm in the stream all by myself again. That's exactly what I want. Oh no, my mental state can't handle this. I can't breathe! Anyway.
Now I have to investigate 3 more murders. One guy that got hung by a noose, another that got killed by unknown circumstances, and a streamer that died of hyperventilating.
What a turn of events that would be.
Do you know if Kate had lost this? It's her driving license.
How would I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
Well, that was helpful. Thanks very much for that. Definitely don't know anything about that. Do you know about Simon's bike?
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough then. Do you know about the school?
I think he's going to be very straightforward unless you can give him an intelligent.
Ever tried Simon?
Yeah, good point.
Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
What a lovely way of putting it. Do you know about this?
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or a killer.
Probably.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
I think you're fine. It hasn't got my DNA. Oh no, it actually does got my DNA. Oh no, I'm going to jail now. Someone help! Help!
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
Emma.
Yeah, that's about right. Thanks for the little tip of information. It's doubtful that Paul would know about the broken window at the pub. What about this, though?
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognize it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is a fancy dress. Outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Thinks mask is for monarch costumes. Alright, fair enough. Keep that in mind. Oh, that's probably the guy who made the mask.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
Oh god, this guy's just...
Yeah, this guy's pretty intense.
Just a bit.
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency.
And when was that?
Last year.
Was that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
I guess he's so straight to the point, though, but just gotta keep pushing. We need information.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
Well, you're a strange guy, so I need to ask these questions. Liam's death.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
Oh. Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk?
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
Also, I don't think Liam was drunk. I think he was drink, as you so put. As
yeah, I see. He was kind of drink.
He wasn't drunk. He was drink.
The real culprit is the literacy in this game.
Know what this is, by any chance?
That's what killed Kate. She couldn't take all the
She couldn't take all the spelling mistakes.
I'm sure she'd enjoy it.
What a way to die.
Kind of woman
Death by bad English.
Superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Maya. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
Oh. Well then. Lovely thing to know. Do you know about Salvia Divinorum?
Have you ever heard of Salvia Divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
You are indeed correct.
Hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector. I have no enthusiasm.
No, but you look like a vampire.
Poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly.
True.
We don't allow drugs or alcohol in our course.
Yes, I do know that.
We tell students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
Well, I wish a lot more people knew thought like that. Instead of actually taking drugs and alcohol, though. Might get themselves...
Well, are they allowed to jerk off during the course? Get out, Inspector.
What kind of moronic question is that? If you're trying to paint my students as perverts in my course, then I suggest you leave my house, Detective. So they're not to have a cheeky wank. Get out!
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
Oh, it's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Fine public liberty?
The student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of opinion. However, you still respect it.
Respect it? I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
Fair enough. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Do you know about the phrase, free to be free?
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs. All that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril.
Oh, ghosts!
I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Do you mind closing the door?
I'm sorry, Inspector. It seems to be my dead wife is haunting the house again.
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
God, he has such a sulky face. I'm sorry, Detective. It seems my ex-wife has decided to haunt the house again. Don't mind her. She does this every Tuesday. Alright, last one.
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you?
Goebbels?
James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you all about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
These things happened.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
Fair enough.
Third eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector.
A coincidence?
Fast food, also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
Oh, now you said that, though, I am a bit peckish.
Also, I need to go and investigate those chip shops now.
Oh, great. Alright, so let's scroll through everything we've learned about us. Only met Kate a few times.
So, what can you tell about with Katie Vine when she went into that chip shop? She thought all our chips were crap, so I murdered her and then threw her in the pond.
Right then, I didn't think it would be that easy to actually catch the criminal. I'm resting you then.
Oh, shite.
My mother always told me not to tell people that I accidentally murdered them. Hold on, that began. Then again,
just because they don't like me chips.
Then again, though, that was after I murdered her. Shouldn't have killed my mum now, actually.
So, are you a serial killer by chance? Maybe.
Alright then, I'm gonna definitely put you down as a class case, as a homicidal murderer.
Right. Okay. So, what are the contradictions in this guy? Because he seems to have basically been very straight with you.
Yeah, so let's see. So he only met Kate a few times. Last saw her at the meeting at around 7 p.m. Possibly spoke to her. Kate was drunk. Pretty accurate. Doesn't know if Kate had a driver's license. Didn't see it anywhere, so that's not important. That's definitely not important. Doesn't matter. But the necklace looks familiar. Can't say for certain. Bird in the cage is a simple use on the course. Bought a free necklace for a student. Insists he didn't buy it for Kate. Fair enough. Nothing really out of the ordinary there. Hasn't seen that mask before. Thinks it's a monarch mask. Ryan uses the shop. Right. He did say that he doesn't take part in the courses that much, so that kind of would add up. He wasn't in the pub Friday. He didn't hear about the argument. The poster was designed by an agency last year. Business started last year. He knows about scrying mirrors. Never used a scrying mirror. No interest in scrying. Atlas doesn't use scrying mirrors on the course. Liam says Liam was bright, confident, and outgoing. Knew Liam had personal problems. Was at Atlas the night Liam died. Didn't see Liam after the course. Liam happy drinking all night at the seminar. Doesn't recognize the leaves. Gone is on his thing. Rebecca might know about the leaves. Obviously, we already know about that because Rebecca gave us the information about Salvia Divinorum. Hasn't heard of Salvia before. Has no interest in taking drugs. And doesn't allow drugs or alcohol on site. Can I get him on that? Ah, there we go.
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
We did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
What was it more like? Stop drinking that. No. Okay.
Couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want?
That's not technically true, though.
Do it with discretion.
You got people who pay for college and university, though, but if they break the rules and stuff like that, they get expelled. That's not how that works.
All over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Ooh, a place to visit now.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
Right. Other than that, Fingers simple students' idea. Atlas encourages ideas over morality, reluctantly advised by the law. Phrase designed to summarize Atlas's objectives. Course objectives to free students from their past. Students encouraged to free themselves from guilt. No place for guilt in business. Third Eye was Paul's idea. Third Eye very similar to Atlas. Liam's death was avoidable. Nope. Say that. No.
Be back later on if that's
okay. That's a bit much. Like I don't think.
I get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
Well, one thing to do though. Let's start from the beginning. Let's make our way up. Also, why matter? Rory, are you dead? I think he's dead.
Rory might be actually dead.
Oh no! Somebody call the police up in Scotland. Not saying where, because that'd be doxing. Just saying Scotland, because that's where he lives. In Scotland. Although I would say where though, but I can't say it properly. Nor do I intend to do that. Right, nothing in here. Alright, James. You've got nothing in here. Alright, so he gave me the flyer, so really there's nothing to really talk to him about. Let's go and see Rebecca? Or have I already asked her about the flyer?
I think you did.
Well, I will... Oh, yeah, you're right. I did. Crap. That's right. Alright, then let's forget that. Let's go up the street. Can't go into the village hall. Why is it even there, then? Just seems completely pointless to me. Anything over here? Best to check everything, because you never know when you may miss something. Oh, is that couple still over there? Oh, yep, there they are. There's the couple right there. Doing something mysterious.
We still need to question them.
How do we get over to them?
I'm gonna say this. Are you just... Are you saying things but you're on mute, Rory? just because it's just worth a shot.
No, he has pushed the talk, so.
Ah.
Oh, that would be really funny though. Although I have a funny feeling though he may have fallen asleep again. Oh, he's eating.
So the kitchen must be down the corridor there.
Also, Curtis must be the most slowest eater in the world if he's taking this long to eat his curry.
Yeah. What's in here? Did he say he was coming on?
I don't remember. I thought he might have been.
He said he see when I was speaking to him, when we spoke to him the other day, he said he was going to come online. Maybe he lied to me.
Interesting.
Oh, triple X, eh?
With a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
Oh, I think we found porn. It's time to grab your dick and double click. Porn. But that video is that song is so old. Right then. Let's look at this DVD player. Let's try a DVD from the pile. This one has Atlas on it. It's in the DVD. Man, this has got amazing quality, even though you're filming it with a camera.
Okay, you can stop the stock clapping.
Stop it!
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage.
Really now?
Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
I don't like that video at all. Turn it off. Turn it off, please. Turn the video off.
Dislike, unsubscribe from his thing he put on YouTube for this.
Alright, let's check out the DVD. Is this gonna be a video I have to censor?
It's then him in a Hitler costume.
Oh. What the? Someone's just recording themselves stealing things? The purse. Someone's stealing! But why film it?
That was it?
Yep. No porn either.
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
I guess we should go and ask Ryan. Ryan, you seem to know a lot about things. Why don't you tell me about the DVD?
Oh, well, don't worry. I know everything about everything.
What the? I think I came in the wrong room.
Then wait for the moment to break free.
I think I found a cult room.
Excellent. Well.
Excuse me.
Come back
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by. Leave. Okay.
Time's ticking by. Leave. Okay. I like how it's not even like on fire. They're just using like a special effect for the fire.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't possibly have something like that in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it's true. But you can see like where the effect ended. Oh,
Sorry, is that how you embrace freedom as well? You wear the masks, have some weird rope dolls, and just go, ah!
You just scream. And we got a couple of things. So, let's work our way down. First things first, let's leave Atlas. What here? What the? Wonder. I wonder if that's meant to be a garage opener. But we're going to find out. To the back of the house. Well, Mr. Garage. Random? Really? Fine, whatever.
It's the card.
Ah, shit!
I hope you plan to pay that detective.
No, I haven't got you, buddy.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Wait, really? That was it? That's it? Alright. Fair enough. Okay, fine. We'll go up. We'll go up the street. We'll go up the street and ask James. James, what do you know about Ryan's guitars?
I don't know, he had a band.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
He had a band, eh? I have to look more into that. You know about this DVD?
Seen this before?
No, what is it?
Do you recognize it?
No. Should I?
I really am disappointed there's no one said, is it porn? No.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No, that's okay.
Man, you're really useful here. Do you know about... Oh, that does... Wait.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Thanks for that. Alright then. I'm gonna go now. I am going to go and ask Rebecca.
Right, now he's gone, I can go and burn me dolls.
Of course you would. Are you playing with your dolls again?
No, Mom, I'm just working on the RPGs.
Why are the dolls naked?
Shut up, it's not the equipment chapter.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Is that my sex tape?
Ask Ryan.
Don't think so.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
You made them? Fair enough. Do you not ask why?
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. Sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
You're like his mother. Well, that was not helpful.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Alright then. Let's see if Simmons and Imara know anything. Simmons! What do you know about Ryan's guitars?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright then, you tell me about this porn DVD I found. That's not a porn DVD.
This before?
No. No, sorry.
Oh, have we got a video?
Yes, we've got a video.
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's Getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing?
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, you know, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind, you know.
Self-hypnosis?
So you hypnotize yourself. How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, you know, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you can just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing really.
Right.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
You know about Ryan's guitars?
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Right, fair enough. Right. Okay then. Emma!
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Right, let me try this. We're gonna sing Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Boop, 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 boop.
Have you seen this before?
No?
I don't think that's Kumbaya at all, sir.
Shut up!
What do you know?
You just killed another student!
No, he just throws the guitar on the floor.
Oh, shut up! You're worse than me, Dad! I hate you!
I heard that, Ryan.
No, I didn't mean it, Dad. I didn't mean you. I hate my students.
Do you play?
I'm not giving you your £1 million allowance.
No, please, I need the house. We're gonna pay me wife.
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night.
Awesome.
But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Wait a minute. I'll get back to that in a minute.
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
Okay. Right then. You sing in a band called the Black Stones. Where's the thing about Liam's death? Didn't know Liam very well.
Aha.
Gotcha!
That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
Did you kill him while you were on holiday?
What are you trying to imply here? I was on holiday.
But didn't know about his problem.
On holiday to kill him?
You, Emma.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alrighty then.
I wish he would just stop coming by the house.
Let's go back to the pub real quick and go and ask about auto-hypnosis. Rebecca, do you know anything about auto-hypnosis?
A few more questions, please. Do you know
Are you
anything
actually gonna
about
buy a pint?
hypnosis used on the
I'm on the
Are
clock.
you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
What's the difference?
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Interesting.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
James, you must know something about auto-hypnosis. You were talking about it and all that crap. Unless you've put yourself into a trance.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Auto-hypnosis.
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis?
Yeah?
And what do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything. I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds. Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water, what happens? You go into a trance?
You lose yourself and you're unconscious. You go deeper and deeper. You swim around. Try not to go too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. Then you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is.
Okay, well, god damn it!
It's a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen.
Music build up for that.
You're thinking about Case, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
Wait a minute. Where's that scrying mirrors? The frames. Makes mirrors just go one way. Sometimes only makes the mirrors for others. Sells mirrors but doesn't make a profit. Okay. Doesn't make a profit off them. Sold a scrying mirror to Kate last year. Just gonna double check just to make sure this doesn't lead me to anything. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Want to double check?
That's it for now. Thank you.
It could mean that when he says he sells them but doesn't make a profit, it's a side thing. He doesn't make tons of money out of it.
Yeah, I just want to double check though. Alright, back to Atlas. Maybe Ryan has something he wants to talk about. Ryan? Ryan? Do you want to chat now? Ryan?
Have you finished playing with your dolls?
I'll take that as a no. Alright, let's go and see Paul. Paul? Paul? Do you want to talk about your son?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
We've got a few things to talk to you about. Let's see. What about this DVD?
Oh, yeah.
Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
You better hurry up, Inspector. I'm missing me soaps.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
Fair enough. What do you know about this remote control lock that's for my garage? Right, I better get this back to you.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
If he did try, it was never gonna happen.
Fair enough. You know about Atlas's auto-hypnosis?
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all?
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
Hypnosis is not used on the course anymore. Impossible to hurt or damage by hypnosis. Not possible to force a student to be hypnotized. Right. Anything in particular that would work with that, though? Because there's not really much we can go on if there isn't. Let's see. Broken window, obviously that's not going to help us. Mask, hasn't seen the mask before. I don't know if that's really going to help. Advertisement, no. Scry mirrors. Knows what mirrors use to scrying, never use a scry mirror, no interest in scrying,
Doesn't use scrying on the course, and it's not used on the course anymore.
No.
No.
No, because that's basically the same thing. I realized when I clicked on it, I'm thinking, wait a minute. I wonder. Let me use scry. Knows. Okay. Bob Byrne was Ryan's idea. Doesn't know the DVD, but it looks familiar. Third Eye. Paul's idea. Third Eye, very similar to Atlas. Liam's death was unavoidable. Atlas phrase designed to summarize Atlas's objectives. Course objective to free students from their past. Students are encouraged to free themselves from guilt. No place for guilt in business. Hand symbol. No, salvage of a norm. Sort of, hasn't heard of it. Has no one taken it. Smoking his leaves. Name's death. Doesn't use scrying on the course.
Be right back.
Okie doke. Doesn't use scrying on the course. No interest in scrying though. Wonder. Damn it. Possible to be hurt or damaged by hypnosis. Possible, not possible to force students to be hypnotized. Damn it. There's gotta be something I'm missing here.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
No, I'll get the chief a call. Maybe he can give me a clue. Chief! Can I have maybe a small little smidgen of a hint? Ah, some good alcohol. Come on, really? You joking here? Right, fine. I guess I'll walk up and down the streets. Maybe I can find something. Yeah, there's something I missed. Let me go back. Can I use the key again on the garage? Maybe there's something I missed. Or I used it. Damn it! Son of a donkey. Ugh! Goddamn sons of donkeys. Oof. Alright. Anything over here? Oh. What about over here? Oh, hello. What the? Oh, God, I'm getting mugged!
Bastard took my hat.
The DVD. That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
Monarch costumes! Aha, our next clue. Well then, I guess it's time to go on the walk. James, question please. I have something to ask you about. Have you seen this bag?
Oh, fuck off and let me die.
I've had enough of living. Leave me alone.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know about this bag?
Seen this anywhere before?
Are you just picking up random shit now? Stop it!
Oh, thanks for that. I have to go now.
We'll be back later.
Was that it, really? Have you seen this bag before? Nope, because I was just mugged by it. You were mugged by a bag. I was mugged with the person using the bag. You were mugged by a bag. That's not what I'm trying to say, James. Why can't I have any peace and quiet in my own home?
If that's okay.
You know about this bag?
Have you seen this before anywhere?
Well, I know the shop, a costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
Okie dokie.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Alright. Simmons! Emma! Do you know anything about this bag? I need to know if you know anything about this bag.
Please. Thank you.
Pretty please, with a cherry on top, I'd really like to know.
Seen this? You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
That's for a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
What do you mean by that?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
You're not going to go into more detail than that? I would like to know. Whatever.
Do you know the shop? Have you used it?
No, but I know where it is.
Why does no one ever give me enough information for me to figure anything out? Alright then. To Atlas! Ryan, I swear to God, if you're not going to allow me to talk to you, I'm going to have to kick down that door. Can he talk now? Well then, because we'll have to go and see Paul. Hello, Paul, I'm back.
I'm trying to
more things,
watch the
please.
telly.
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognize the shop?
No.
You said it was the mask. You said it's a monarch mask.
At Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner. Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Oh, we did try him in accounts, but it didn't work out.
Right. Let me try and look at the mask real quick. Mask. Thinks the mask is from... Alright, there we go. Don't know where this bag is from. Aha!
Do you visit Monarch costumes a lot?
No. I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop.
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
Well, maybe I do.
This was used to put over my head, Paul, by a mugger. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really ask the most ridiculous questions. Of course I didn't.
So
really
why
now?
did you lie about the shop?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know somebody who did.
Go on.
Did Ryan mention Jason to you as a cleaner?
No.
Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it, he simply thought that he was doing us a favor by getting it back. He isn't exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best examples.
So what's on the DVD that's so special?
All right, it was something I did myself, a little stunt I pulled to amuse the students.
What kind
By
of stunt?
stealing?
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasize the word pretended. The students knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Steal from students? Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't look so serious, Inspector. I returned everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
And when was this?
Last year sometime.
At Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died, as it happens.
Thanks for telling me that.
No. I didn't steal from him.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
I wasn't encouraging students to steal. Policemen are so literal. Life is shades of grey, Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into blacks and whites.
You sure about
Well, if you don't mind, you'd have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
that? Thanks for your cheek.
I see he was quick enough to claim he didn't steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
You're right. Let's go to the phone box. Hello, Chief? You talk to me now? Chief? 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 Oh, come on, it's only 8 p.m. Well, fine then, see if I care. Oh, James! I've got to ask you a question about a bag that I've been mugged by.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, never mind, I have to go now.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Just comes into his house and immediately leaves. You're a monster! You keep coming into me bloody home! What we will do is, though, we will try to get to the 9th hour, and that's where we end the stream. I want to get to the 9th hour.
Ask about a few more things, please.
You know about this thieving stunt?
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
Really
When
now?
was the last party he threw?
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
Right. I see he has his own kinks.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Simon must know something about this. Simmons? Well, gonna knock for Emma.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Do you know about the thieving stunt?
What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Yes, I have.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
No.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
What sort of things?
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
There's only one problem with that, though, Emma. If you got a problem with being guilty, though, then why did you cheat? Why did you have an affair? These are the questions that people should be asking.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I'm gonna ask Simmons. Simmons, what do you know about the thieving incident?
What do you know about Paul stealing money from students, part of a stunt or something?
What, did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
Well, it's part of the course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something you wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Well, not dangerous, just risky. Like saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students?
Well, we didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone. Or you're not allowed to do anything really bad. It's all pretend, really.
It seems a bit odd for a business course.
Just a bit.
It works, though.
Is it, though? Hasn't heard about Paul's stunt. Was told at Atlas to do something risky. Not allowed to hurt others. Right. I'll come back to you in a minute.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let me go back to Emma. Joined Third Eye after leaving college. Was at Third Eye when Paul pulled the stunt. Simon doesn't know about that. Claims Third Eye was abusive. Third Eye has stopped abusing tactics. What was the thing about the necklace? Because there was an unwanted gift. Necklace was an unwanted gift. Oh, damn it.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm assuming because we can't see... I'm assuming we can't see Paul, so I'm guessing we can see Ryan now, I think. Okay, I should probably actually go into the woods actually first and just make sure I didn't miss anything. Better be safe than sorry. What about that couple over by the jetty? No, of course not. One of these days I'll catch them. I'll catch them in the devious act. Also, while on the act of deviancy, Rory, are you still alive? It doesn't know. Still dead. Alright then. Paul, can I finally talk to you about a couple of things? Oh, right. Fair enough. Paul's thieving stunt. Right. Oh, okay, that's helpful. I can actually see all the replies. I didn't know I can do that. Interesting, interesting. Can I go back and see Paul? No, I cannot. Right. Can I finally go and call the chief? And I finally get like something, like just a little bit of a clue, like a hint. There we go.
Got something useful to tell me, Jenks?
Chief, I found out that Emma was in a band with Liam, the student who died last year.
What does she know about Liam?
Not much. She wasn't there when he died.
Well, make sure she wasn't. Find out who was there that night, work out what night it was. Make sure Paul Rand wasn't involved. The other phone's ringing. Call me back, Jenks.
Righto, Chief.
So we need to go and find out more about Liam. Alright, let's go back to Emma.
A few more questions, please.
Let's see.
I want to go to bed soon.
Well, that's tough. I have to keep asking you questions. Okay, so band often played at the pub. Ryan one. Okay, so yeah, I've already done that one, which is connected to Liam's death. Only knew Liam through the band Blackstone. Didn't know Liam very well. Right. Used to sing in the. I'd have to look for all this. Open window. Arguments. Ooh. Scrying. Was on holiday on the night Liam died. I only knew Liam for the band.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Liam's deaf. Didn't know Liam, but heard about him. No.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Go to the pub. Cause she mentioned the
Maybe she knows something about it, yeah.
She mentioned the Blackstones before.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Let's see. Liam's deaf. Was in the band. Used to play a lot. Didn't know Liam very well. Used to play in the pub. Take drugs. Third eye. $20. Waste money. Let's in his room. Doesn't know about all stunts. Some students were thanks the necklaces. Meaning hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. I don't think that's a contradiction, though. Not what we're looking for. Broke the broken window. Hey, boy, Rebecca was strict about bond clients. Albert mask. Kate's argument. Advertisements. Scry mirrors. No?
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Oh, God. Thing is, like, it doesn't even, like, give me, like, anything to keep up with what the tech chief said. I don't know who to ask. I can't ask Paul because he's off doing his own bloody thing. He's on a call right now. But on the street, can I call him again? Because the same thing. Probably not, but might as well give it a try. No. I don't think James knows anything. It has to be Emma. She must know something more about things.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Alright. So I doesn't know Emma went to... Going further after leaving college. No. That claims Third Eye was abusive. Third Eye has stopped its abusive tactics. If that's anything. Knows the shop.
Because again, it came down to it being the whole. I think the police chief said that you needed to find out, like, making sure that she was where she said she was.
Yeah. So.
And something about Ryan.
Well. No, it was about Paul. And I was making sure about his alibi, but we can't get anything on him though since he's in a call. Let's see. Used to sing in a pub band called the Blackstones. Band often played at the pub. Was once offered a singing contract. Ryan once offered to buy Emma's guitar. Fair enough. Dalburn, no. Third Eye, definitely not. Atlas, nope. Freedom Phrase, hand symbol, definitely not. Salvage of an Orm, no. Dry Leaves, no. Liam's deaf. Was on holiday on the night. I wonder if this is gonna be it. No, of course not. Why would that work? Liam's deaf. Only knew through the band.
They often played at the pub, so there must have been luck. No.
God, there's something I'm missing here. What am I missing?
Ryan offered to buy Emma's guitar and used to sing in the pub. No.
Must be something I missed. Hey, okay. Let me think. So we need to like confirm like where she was on the night of Liam's death, but what does that have to do with anything? It's hard to do that though when last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. So that's been changed. So Kate, ready yourself to do. Didn't see Kate off. Right. Didn't see no driver's license. Bike has nothing to do with anything. Bottles and homebrew don't matter. Pendant. Necklace is Emma's, but gave it to Kate. Cord. Necklace cord a freedom necklace. Kate bought out the jury. Necklace was an unwanted gift. There has to be something. No. I wonder. That one gift and it's really screwing with my head. I used to sing at the pub. Come on. What am I missing?
Just trying to think of myself. Hang on. When did she say that she was... when did she say she was on holiday?
On the night Liam died, why?
Hold on. And what was that thing that Paul said? Like, what was she making about a comment about Paul?
Not too sure. Comment? About Paul, like Paul confesses that he stole wallets. Wait.
Hold on.
Hold a minute. I just realized something. Oh god, I just clicked. Wait, where is it? Where's Zach's death? Where's Liam's death? So, she said she was on holiday, but she said she was on holiday the night of Liam died. But what?
But she was at the.
Well, Paul.
Wasn't she at the Third Eye meeting when Paul pulled the stunt?
Should be. Ah! There we go.
So, you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt, is that right?
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died?
No.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night?
No.
Emma.
Come on. Own up.
I think you better explain, don't you?
It was the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and then that thieving thing happened, and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Take it slow.
Liam killed himself because of me.
Really?
Why?
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face.
Right.
And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there. And they all thought it was ugly. So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
What did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind. Then Liam killed himself. Liam said because of me.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye.
He's right.
It wasn't your fault.
We can't tell Simon, please.
Simon doesn't need to know. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
9 o'clock. Poor Emma. I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I blame the Rands before I blame her.
Alrighty then. Who calls?
Halfway through.
Yeah, from looks right, yeah. Right. Guess I had to place game 1 because that's just my old save. Okie dokie then. And with that, I think we will actually have the game end here. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a good evening. Let me just play some music out for us. Let's have some nice... The Mysterious Tower. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a good evening. And we'll see you on Friday. We will probably make sure this game is nice and finished since we're halfway through it. Hopefully the next few chapters won't be as bad. They won't take as long. Or we just get through them quickly. So I want to just try and make sure we get this finished, and then that way this could be someone straight up upload to YouTube. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you on Friday. Have a good night. Stay safe with everything that's going on right now. And we'll see you later. Good night, everyone.